Coach, 1-1 draw here in Atlanta. Can you start with the heart of your team and the hard work they put in?
The mentality of the group?
Yes.
Yeah. It was strong. They overcame a lot of adversity, even in the first half, to get a goal, to get 1-0 at half. Then obviously they came out and scored a goal early, and we were under pressure. And they withstood some of that, even numbers. And then when Jordan got a second yellow, they had to finish a game down to 10 men. And their resolve was really strong. I mean, they never quit, they never gave up. I think they came together as a group, and obviously they were defending for their lives, but you know, it's great.
You talk about going into halftime a goal up, and could have been a great scenario for you.
Oh yeah, we were just a little disappointed giving up that goal right after halftime. The longer it went into the second half, the more pressure on them. You know, could we have grabbed another counterattack? Could we have gained some more possession in their half of the field? Maybe. But that took a little bit of the wind out of our sails, because coming out of halftime, I thought the guys were obviously in good spirits.
You talk about McCrary's second yellow, obviously a learning situation, but...
Well, you know, again, referees, this was not an easy game to call. I think in the first half, the game was getting very chippy, and we were talking to the fourth official to try and get them to settle the game down. So, you know, was that just a byproduct? Did Jordan get called? Was it a yellow? I'd probably say yes. But the fact of the matter is that kid worked his you-know-what off to try and help this team in this last little stretch of games. And, you know, I got nothing but praise for the kid. He works hard.
You got 3 subs coming. A couple hadn't played for the Sounders in a while, and Dom, Svensson, and Ozzy. Talk about your bench getting deeper and the quality that you can draw from.
Yeah, it's great. Chad has a little bit of a tight hamstring, so Gustav comes on, does a great job. You know, Ozzy coming back on the field, good. I think again, it's just testament to the group that we put out there. They're all fighting for each other, so I'm happy to have those options.
Were you contemplating? I got to ask about Rui Diaz, as everyone back home wants to see him, but the score tied. Was it down a man was the reason he didn't come on?
I mean, the only reason why he didn't come on was because, you know, after the second red, we needed Will Bruin to be a big, strong target guy. We had to dump balls from goal kicks and set pieces. He needed to, you know, win some of those balls. So it was our decision to leave Will on in a more defensive game. But certainly we will see Rui Diaz at home next weekend.
Stephen Fry, his performance in Colorado, maybe the save of the year, but a couple massive saves. Talk about his performance today.
Great. I mean, he's been good since he's been here. All credit goes to Tommy Dutra. You know, he works the goalkeepers hard, and Steph is a byproduct of Tommy's coaching.
What about 3 on the road, undefeated 3 on the road in the row, the resolve on the road where your club is?
Yeah, I like the mentality of the group, yes, but we need to collect 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. I'm not absolutely complaining about, you know, our road form. You know, I went back to Toronto, we grabbed points. Sporting Kansas City, we probably left a few points on the table, so our road form has been good, so now we're going to work on getting points at home.
In a vacuum, you certainly would have taken this result, playing away at the league leaders. But do you need more than a point at this point? Did any part of you think about being a little bit more aggressive with your subs in the second half, or with how you approached even down a man?
Well, down a man, it's tough, Matt. I mean, had the game stayed 11 on 11, yeah, I was thinking about it. But, you know, the game changed after the second yellow.
Anything else, guys?
Record attendance in MLS today, but is this something, obviously your team's kind of used to playing in front of big crowds? Was this one any different?
This one was just in numbers. It was more. I think the crowd in CenturyLink and the crowd here, these are the hallmark franchises as far as getting people in buildings and having good atmospheres. Now, some of the smaller buildings, like we opened up LAFC, you know, Portland always has good environments. There's other places that certainly bring a lot of you know, noise, a lot of atmosphere, but certainly you got to look tonight and at our crowd. I mean, as far as sheer numbers are concerned, you know, numbers don't lie.